ADC will have zero tolerance for anti-party and any form of indiscipline.
The general has spoken.
You are either in ADC or you are not in ADC. There is no midway in this business. And those who are not with us, we will not carry them along.
The last thing ADC should be talking right now is expelling members for anti-party activities. They should not be threatening members who have not fully committed to the party with expulsion. It is totally wrong. ADC is a relatively unknown political party as we are talking right now. ADC does not have structure in Nigeria. But we believe that in few months to come, ADC will become a known party. ADC will have structures scattered across the country. But the only way these structures can spring forth is when members come into the party, when members are fully involved in the activities of the party. But for that to happen, ADC must show direction, purpose, vision. These things are currently missing in the party. Now this is David Mark, the interim chairman of the ADC, threatening to expel anyone that involves in anti-party activities. You cannot expel people from a party when you have not shown them the reason why they need to be in that party. You can't expel people from a party when you have not told them the direction at which the party is going. The same way many Nigerians are watching to see the direction at which ADC is going, is the same way many of the politicians in the ADC are trying to see the direction ADC wants to go. And I'm very sure that the reason why this statement was made was because of Mr. Peter Obi. If so, it shows that ADC is not committed to transparency. It shows that ADC belongs to one man. It shows that ADC is playing to a script, and they are playing to the script of Atiku Abubakar. Few weeks ago, ADC Youth Vanguard came up and threatened Mr. Peter Obi to fully commit himself to the party and leave the Labour Party. They advised Mr. Peter Obi that should he leave the ADC, his political career will be destroyed. And today, the interim chairman of the ADC, David Mark, is threatening to expel any member that is not fully committed to the ADC, any member that is involved in anti-party activities. Atiku Abubakar, who is a key figure in the ADC, has left the PDP but is yet to announce his full defection to the ADC. But we all know that he belongs to the ADC. But Mr. Peter Obi, after appearing in the ADC, took to his official X account to announce that he is still a Labour Party member. Mr. Peter Obi has not fully committed himself to the ADC. And of course, you cannot blame him for that. The ADC appeared as a party that was structured to serve the purpose of Nigerians to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027 presidential election. But for you to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you must present the most credible, the most popular presidential candidate among you. But up to now, the ADC is yet to give the direction of where they want their party tickets to be zoned to. The unwritten law stipulates that it is the turn of the South. In 2027, Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have ruled for 4 years. APC has officially zoned their party ticket to the South. PDP has zoned their party ticket to the South. But ADC, that is touted as a party that wants to unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is being rumored that they will leave their party ticket open to everyone from every region to contest. Let the best person win. That is according to them. But we all know that if the party ticket is thrown open to everyone from every region, the eventual winner of the presidential ticket will not be the best, credible, and the most popular candidate. It is going to be who has the biggest war chest, who is able to buy off delegates, who is able to pay the most dollars to get the presidential ticket. Mr. Peter Obi understands this game very well. He has experienced it in the past while in PDP. Prior to the 2023 presidential election, Mr. Peter Obi toured the 36 states of the Federation, excluding Adamawa State, in respect to Atiku Abubakar, who he viewed as his elder brother, as someone that he was the vice presidential candidate to in 2019. Mr. Peter Obi engaged all the stakeholders in the PDP, including the board of trustee members of the PDP, asking them to give him the presidential ticket. Of course, in 2023, based on the zoning arrangement, the PDP was meant to zone the party tickets to the southeast, but the PDP failed and refused to micro-zone the party tickets to the southeast. They left it open for everyone to contest, and Mr. Peter Obi knew that he would not be able to compete with the money bags in the PDP. I'm talking about Atiku Abubakar and Nyesom Wike. These are people that have stockpiled dollars while occupying public office. Mr. Peter Obi decided to leave the PDP and join the Labour Party, where he was given the presidential ticket. And of course, right now he's in the ADC, and the rumor is that the ADC will throw open their presidential ticket. Mr. Peter Obi understands that when he gets to the point where the presidential primaries is thrown open for everyone in every region to compete in, he stands little or no chance at all to emerge as the presidential candidate of the ADC. Not because he does not have the money to buy delegates, but because he will not want to compromise his principles. It is because he will not want to use his personal money to buy delegates. Mr. Peter Obi will choose to use his personal money to invest in key critical infrastructures like he has been doing than to buy off delegates. Mr. Peter Obi has always said that for you to be called your excellency, the process that led to you being elected into public office should be excellent. So this is the reason why Mr. Peter Obi is watching the ADC from afar. Mr. Peter Obi is still a member of the Labour Party while supporting the ADC, pending how they are going to conduct their primary. If Mr. Peter Obi senses the fact that the ADC primary is to be thrown open for everyone in every region to contest, Mr. Peter Obi will simply remain in his Labour Party and contest the presidential election. Of course, there are talks ongoing to reconcile all aggrieved members in the Labour Party, including Julius Abure, that has been the bane of the crisis in the Labour Party. With the issues in the Labour Party being resolved, Mr. Peter Obi still stands a better chance to win the 2027 presidential election. He believed he won the 2023 presidential election but was rigged out, and he equally believed that in 2027, the issues, the mistake they made in 2023 will be corrected. And one of the most mistakes that was recorded across all states in Nigeria was the absence of party agents in the polling unit. So he believed that that will be resolved prior to the 2027 presidential election. And the ADC understand the game that Mr. Peter Obi is trying to play. It is all clear that the ADC is not willing to play a level playing ground. It is all clear that the ADC party has been hijacked. It is all clear that the ADC is not about Nigerians, but about Atiku Abubakar. Because if the ADC is deliberate about winning the 2027 presidential election, they would have been strategic about it. Just the same way APC was strategic prior to the 2015 presidential election. By handing over the presidential ticket to President Muhammadu Buhari, Atiku Abubakar was a major financier of the APC. But the APC did not give him the presidential ticket because he doesn't have the number, he doesn't have the clout, he is not popular. They handed it to President Muhammadu Buhari, who got 12 million votes in the 2011 presidential election. Majority of the votes gotten by President Muhammadu Buhari were domiciled in the northeast and the northwest. So President Muhammadu Buhari command a cult followership in the northeast and in the northwest. They believe that with an alliance from the south, President Muhammadu Buhari will defeat Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in the 2015 presidential election, and their calculation was spot on. President Muhammadu Buhari defeated Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in the 2015 presidential election. President Muhammadu Buhari won with just 2 million margin. That was so close. It means that the votes that were gotten from the south helped President Muhammadu Buhari to win the 2015 presidential election. With that, the alliance from the south, President Muhammadu Buhari will not have defeated Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Most Nigerians expect the ADC to act in the same line, the same way APC acted prior to the 2015 presidential election. There is a coalition, the coalition between the North and the South to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and there are presidential candidates who has presidential ambition in that coalition. Your choice of candidate should not be based on who has the bigger war chest. Your choice of a presidential candidate should be based on who is popular, who has the majority support of Nigerians, who can galvanize millions of Nigerians to believe in the ADC, who can galvanize millions of youths to go to the streets, sensitize the people, mobilize the people, campaign for ADC, vote and defend their vote. And when you look at all the presidential candidates in the ADC, Mr. Peter Obi has distinguished himself as the only person that can galvanize millions of Nigerians to believe in the ADC. As the only one with a 6 million block vote. You cannot say Atiku Abubakar got 6 million votes in the 2023 presidential election. The vote of Atiku Abubakar, majority of that vote was gotten because of the party he contested in, which is PDP. PDP is a structured party. You cannot compare Atiku Abubakar vote to that of Mr. Peter Obi vote. Peter Obi left the PDP and joined the Labour Party, A relatively unknown political party with no structure, no National Assembly members, no governors, no House of Assembly members, not even a chairman or local government chairman, unlike the PDP that has governors, National Assembly members, House of Assembly members, local government chairman, councillors, agents scattered all across the country. So it is easier to get a 6 million vote in PDP than what Mr. Peter Obi got in the Labour Party. Only Mr. Peter Obi can pull that feat. Atiku Abubakar will not be able to inspire Nigerians to vote for him in a relatively unknown political party like the Labour Party. So when it comes to popularity, when it comes to clout, Mr. Peter Obi has a bigger edge than Atiku Abubakar. Mr. Peter Obi is younger, vibrant, has a better ideas than Atiku Abubakar. He can freely connect to the electorate than Atiku Abubakar. So without wasting time, just like APC identify Muhammadu Buhari, ADC should equally identify Mr. Peter Obi and microzone the ticket to him. There is no need for a primary. We all know that the primaries will be dollarized, and we all know that the primary will not produce the better and the most popular candidate. Mr. Peter Obi understands that if he commits himself to the ADC and the primary do not go the way he wants, he will not be able to contest another primary in another political party, and that will be the end of his political career, because he has already announced that he is not contesting again after 2027. Of course, in 2031 it will be the turn of the North. Most of these northern politicians that are in ADC today will all come up to contest the 2031 presidential election, and most southerners will want to support the North. So rather than threatening members with expulsion, ADC should do the right thing. Zone the tickets to the south. Even if you want to contest a primary, it should be among southern candidates. The same thing APC did prior to the 2015 presidential election. Their primaries was majorly northern candidates. Threatening Mr. Peter Obi with expulsion will not force him to leave the Labour Party and join the ADC. The only way Mr. Peter Obi will leave the Labour Party and join the ADC is when ADC do the right thing. And the right thing is to zone the party ticket to the south. APC and PDP have all zoned their party ticket to the south. It is a turn of ADC to do the same thing. They should stop the delay. Nigerians are watching them. The success of this ADC-led coalition is tied to how they are able to manage their party primaries and who will emerge as a presidential candidate. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.